I
Proud of
just
it.
saw that.
Well,
He's
yeah,
so
you got to
proud he
be
voted
proud of who
for a
you vote for.
loser.
Otherwise, what's the point of voting?
He's so proud he voted for a loser.
Oh,
Misha,
he's
give me
a.
my mod. Misha, give me my mod powers.
I
I
got you. I
forget who
got you.
was. I forget who was president, but usually it's the winner that gets the presidency.
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
gonna do
Well,
nothing,
look at the help.
Dimples. I just want to
Look at
help
the
you
help he
out.
needed.
It's a
Look
good
at the help he
slide.
needed to get it though. Elon Musk. Elon Musk paid people to vote. All types of shit. So
Yeah,
when you got it
I
cheap
got
that
some
bad,
checks from him. I got some checks from the Elon
that
for
well
voting.
Hold up one second.
that's
Trust me.
great. That's
Trust me,
great.
please. As soon as
Yeah.
Michi gives you your line,
Whatever. Okay. Anyway. So what has he done that's so great to you so far?
I lowered my taxes.
in
Lowered your
Wisconsin,
tax.
Well,
in
I pay
Wisconsin,
federal. I pay federal taxes as well. You know, we have those.
he didn't lower your federal taxes.
Yeah, he did in 2018.
No, he didn't actually. They actually went up.
No, he lowered my taxes, ma'am.
Yeah, in 2018, your taxes went up. They didn't go down.
No, you may think they went up because you didn't get a refund anymore, but the middle class tax cuts were about 7%.
Do you more than
Uh,
360K a year?
yeah, I didn't.
Do I make?
Do you make?
No,
Oh, well, then your taxes went up, sweetie.
no, they did not. They went down.
Okay.
You said middle
So
class
you
tax
don't pay
cut. What?
taxes.
What did he say, Dimples? Because they be trying to pivot once you try to ask them again. What did
He
he
said
say?
his taxes went down in 2018.
How much you get paid per year, Trusty?
I'm not gonna say that. I own a couple companies, so it depends on how much I pay
He's
myself.
under 360K.
You got
He's under, yeah, he's under the
yeah.
360.
I know
He's
he is
under the
because
guidelines for his taxes to go down. He didn't
exactly.
make it for his taxes to go
No,
down.
all tax.
Exactly, because
Hmm.
didn't they raise the middle class up now more to like
Yeah, the
eight
middle
seven
class has
hundred
been paid more.
thousand now, something right there,
Yes.
800,000. So, sir, you are
No,
broke. You are poor,
no,
sir. You are
no.
poor.
I mean, we can look up the tax
Yeah.
brackets. It's a pretty easy
Oh,
lookup of
let's
what the
go.
tax
Let's do
brackets
it.
are.
Let's do the
Sure.
2026 tax bracket because that's exactly what year we're going into.
No, I said it went into effect in 2018.
No, he wants to talk about the current tax plan. Just to be clear.
Right. And that tax plan from 2018 was solidified in the big beautiful bill, as well as other
No,
adjustments and deductions.
actually, in the
Hmm.
big bullshit bill, what was put into the big bullshit bill is for taxes to go up again starting in 2026. So
Hey, Misha,
No.
give me the base
poor
screen real
people will
quick.
pay even more
Yes, sir. I
money.
got you.
So poor
Here you go,
people will pay
Dimples.
even more money now.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Poor people
There
don't
you
Read
pay
go.
that.
taxes.
There you
Oh,
are.
really? Can
I
you
Mm.
pay
read that?
taxes. I don't know. Do you hang with people that don't pay taxes, sir?
Poor people don't
Tr-
pay taxes into the general system. No, they do not.
Okay. Well, it's hard to be poor nowadays. It's really hard if
Yeah,
you're a working person.
22% tax bracket right there, 50 to 105. Yeah, that's good. And 24. Yep, those went down. Yeah, those are
It
good
went
It
stuff.
went
down. Where did it
it
go
went
For working
down?
people, it's hard.
reading
For working people, we working like three
reading
jobs. But go
hard.
ahead.
Is reading hard for people like because he put it
So the tax
how
bracket,
much
the
it went up.
22% tax bracket, that
What?
was 27% before Trump.
Sir,
No,
where
it
did it
was
go
not.
down?
No, I don't think you understand. Before Trump, the tax bracket that says 22, that
Sir,
was
this is
27%.
the current tax bracket right now, sir. We're not talking
Actually,
about
it
the
goes
past.
into
We're
effect
talking
next
about now.
year.
We're talking about 2026 from now on. We're not talking about
Right.
2025 tax. We're talking about now.
Sure. So that 22% before Trump's first term, that was
So what
27%.
tax what percent do you fall in, sir?
And
What
well,
percent do you fall under, sir?
at that time, my
Sir, what percent
claim,
do you fall what percent do you fall under, sir?
sure, I'm not going to completely say, but my taxes went down.
You just proved my point. The thing is, sir, you are not in that tax bracket that you think you are in. The
Well,
thing
I'm
is, sir, you're going
pretty
to be
good at
broke and
this.
you're going to be more poor. Have you
I'm
ever heard the
broke.
And
term?
hold up,
Do you want to see
trusty,
my
hold up. You say
house?
you're in hold up,
Okay.
trusty. You say you're in the middle class, right?
I mean, what do
You're
you
in the middle
define as
class,
middle?
right?
What do you define as middle
I don't know
class?
if okay. Well, this is what Donald Trump says about the middle class. He's only going to give the middle class a tax break for until he gets out of office. Okay, So that's how much he gives a fuck.
Well,
He made the
you could
tax breaks for the
sure.
wealthy. He made permanent, and he gave them a little extra, I think. And he's
No, he
giving them
can't.
extra, and also
No.
go ahead.
I mean, tax brackets are not permanent. So these tax brackets, I believe, go until 2028. Some of them. It depends on when they were instituted and solidified. But you can't make a tax bracket permanent forever. That's how our government works.
Tax plans are for 8 years.
Yeah,
You
right.
either
Exactly 8 years.
they go into effect for So you're saying 2028. How many
Mhm.
years is that? Can we count?
Oh my God, it's 4.
Well, no, actually, it depends on when they were
No,
put in place. So
it's
Trump's first.
actually only 2 because
No,
they go into
I think
effect
you guys are
January
confused. So Trump was already president. Remember that?
Oh my goodness.
So it would be
So
8 years from that.
When Trump was president the first time, and I didn't
Yeah,
want to give you all this information because early in the
I
morning
don't
I'm
need
trying to
it.
get my business started.
I got you.
So when he was president the first time, he put in a temporary tax cut. Temporary tax cut.
Hmm.
So middle class taxes would go down temporarily for
Yeah.
that
No,
year. The very next year, they went back up. That is what
no,
he is offering to do again. I
No,
will
he's
give you a
no.
not.
tax
They
cut.
didn't.
I will give you a tax cut
One
while
year
I'm in
tax cut.
office,
Huh.
and I'm going to make sure that for the remainder of the time that my tax plan is in effect, the next guy will be in office, and then everybody will cry. They raised my taxes. Well,
Hmm.
Trump actually did it. What he is
Yeah.
continuing to do, what he has done since he has been in office the first time, and what he is continuing to do now, is he is creating a problem
I got
that
you,
he will
Raptor.
point the finger at somebody else about.
Oh, well. So overall, the legislator creates the plan, and then the president signs it. But the president directed
Sir,
it.
sir,
I like how I get
stop.
2 lines in and
We
then get
understand.
interrupted.
We understand. I'm gonna let you go, but don't come up here trying to educate. All right, but go ahead.
Sure. So
Especially
these were I mean, Trump's first term. These were not 1 year tax plans.
there is never a such thing as a 1 year tax plan.
You just said that. You just said that he lowered
No,
taxes
that's
just to
not what I
increase in the
said.
next
See,
year. Oh, that's what I heard.
this is why the good Lord gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. And if you would shut up and listen when somebody else is talking, you might actually hear what's
Well,
coming out of their mouth.
I wasn't interrupting you at all. I fully understood.
You
I was
kept
fully listening
talking
to it.
the whole time, and you didn't hear nothing that
Well,
I said, because if you
I
heard anything
did.
that I said, you would never have heard me say a 1 year tax plan.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
I
Trump's wow,
literally
that's a lot of
started off
crinkling
telling you.
going
All right,
on.
I
But
all
literally
right.
started off telling you that the tax plan's going into
so
effect for 8.
so Trump's first term,
And you're
in
still not here.
2017, with the Republican legislator, they passed massive tax reform, which lowered tax brackets for at least the middle class, all tax brackets, but specifically the one that you just pointed to. They lowered them like 6 or 7%. But those were into effect for multiple years, not just 1 year, as you claimed.
So the tax brackets and the tax
Yeah.
cuts are 2 different things. Do you pay taxes? Have you ever paid taxes before?
Well, I pay a lot of taxes because as a business owner, I pay all taxes for all of my employees and
Do you
myself.
really? How much do you
Yeah.
pay in taxes? How much do
I
you
pay.
pay in taxes?
I mean, I pay all my employees' taxes too because employees don't actually pay their taxes. They should, but it's never going to happen. So employers pay the employees' taxes.
Employees don't pay their taxes. Really?
No,
You go
no,
in there and admit to fraud online?
You
no.
said
I'm
your
admitting
employees are paying. Hold
reality.
up,
And my
Trusty.
employees don't pay
Employ.
taxes.
No, not
Trusty,
directly. Let me
did you
explain.
say your
Not
employees are
Hey, what kind
paying?
of shit? What kind of shit is that?
Right.
no. Let
Admitted
me
that on the
Trusty, hold
broadcast,
up.
explain.
y'all.
All
What
Trusty.
kind of
right.
people? What kind of people you hire, sir? What kind of
Right,
No.
people?
because
Some
you're doing the
irresponsible
dirt.
people.
First of all, what you're doing is very
I have a
illegal, sir.
legit company. I mean, I have corporations and accountants and all this, so I can legitimately
I
explain. But
really hope your company doesn't
as an employee, you just receive something in your direct deposit. Out of my business bank accounts, go a lot of other
All right, I'm
money, which
done.
is your
Raptor,
taxes.
Raptor, are you there,
Oh, I was
Raptor?
muted, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Raptor.
because you talking dumb shit. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Raptor.
that was nonsense. And Raptor, are you saying
No,
who's
it's
this one
just
for?
the
save your business if it actually exists, because
Right.
that's what it is.
When he told us
um.
concentrate.
No,
All
Wait,
right.
it's a
did you hear
federal
him say
thing.
that he makes his employees pay his employees tax? Like, does that
No,
mean
I didn't
somehow he?
say that at
That my
all.
employees
I
don't
said
pay
I
their own
Employers
Don't pay
pay.
taxes. That is illegal.
No, you're not. Can you just give me
It is
5 seconds
illegal.
alone?
You have to
Can you
pay
just?
Oh,
taxes.
let him spit.
Oh,
Let him spit. Let him
here.
spit. Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
so
ahead.
your employer is the one who actually pays your taxes. They come out of
That's
your
not
employer's
true.
bank
You
account
contribute.
in a
You
separate
contribute.
transaction. It's called FICA.
You
I'm sure
contribute.
you've heard of FICA. So you do not pay. You do not write a check to the IRS unless you under were paid. But you do not, as an employee, you do not write a check every 2 weeks to the IRS. Correct?
No, we pay at the end of the year. And sir, there is more than just
That's
FICA. There's Social Security.
yeah.
There's Social
I.
Security we
It,
pay into.
oh my
There's
gosh,
real
I
estate
know.
taxes.
Oh,
There's
real estate's
locality
different, but
taxes. There's a
so
lot of taxes that employees
well.
pay. Listen,
Hmm.
I already just start. I just now started preparing my taxes last week because I have to do mine every year as well.
How?
I
You don't
already,
even have a W-2
I
yet. I don't
already
know how
know
you're going to
I'm going to
prepare your
make more in
taxes, but
taxes than most people
maybe
make
you
all
can
year.
estimate from
So
your
I
payroll.
do this, and I do pay my taxes,
Yeah.
but you don't. You don't.
Um. So as an
You're
employer,
you're admitting to fraud.
All
no,
right. All
I'm
right.
just
Let
submitting
him
to
spit. Let him
reality.
spit.
Maybe you're just
Go
not
ahead. Go ahead.
understanding. Sure,
All
maybe you're
right. Go
not
ahead. Go ahead.
understanding. Maybe you're not understanding, but as an employee, you don't write a check to the IRS every 2 weeks for your taxes. It's not like your employer gives your full amount. It's deducted, right? It's a deducted, and then that comes out of your employer's bank account. I know it's technically your money, but it's never been your money. It's not like you had it and then had to write the check. And I guarantee if you had to write the check, you'd probably vote Republican the rest of your life.
This is dumb. I don't
It's
think you
not
understand.
dumb. It's just a weird.
All
I
right.
mean,
Hey,
I
Raptor. Go ahead,
know.
Raptor. It's
I
Can I
why'd
just
you
understand
say,
vote
that.
for Trump?
I'm 22. I'm from Wisconsin. I voted for Trump.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
yeah,
You sound
Wisconsin.
black. You
Oh,
sound like a black
F-20.
dude.
Dude, I had an F-22 fly over my head yesterday. Holy
Oh,
crap.
so
they're amazing.
Oh, dude, I was
okay,
out
sir.
I was
I
out
know,
hunting and
sir.
got
You want
back
to
and
say you don't
yeah,
pay
man, I love
taxes
it.
either,
Am I going to
Raptor?
say I don't pay taxes either?
He
Yeah.
pays
Are you going to say you
taxes.
don't pay
Did I
taxes?
make that claim?
No, he
No.
made that claim that his employees
Does
don't
he
pay
speak for
taxes.
me?
Do you not pay taxes
Does
either?
he
I'm
speak
I
for
asking
me?
you a question, sir. I didn't say he spoke for you. I said,
No,
Uh,
no, no.
you're
What she
asking
said,
me
what she
about a
said. No,
claim
no,
I
no,
didn't make.
no,
That's
no.
like you
Just hear me
asking
out,
him, do he
bro,
think
bro,
Black Lives Matter? And
bro,
because I said
bro.
they don't.
No. We gonna go there. We gonna go there. But what she's saying is, you're an average citizen, and the people that he employ are average citizens. He said his employees don't pay taxes. So
in
you being an
Wisconsin.
average
Yeah, I know
citizen,
what he
do
means.
you in Wisconsin?
He's talking
Well,
about
don't try to
FICA.
talk to nobody like she's stupid.
I'm
Do you
not.
pay taxes?
I'm not.
Do
He's
you pay
talking about.
taxes?
He's talking. Yeah, I pay my taxes, but I
And
don't pay. I don't
do
pay.
you
Can I
and
say
also
something without
yeah,
you
yeah,
cutting
and
me off?
also
You're
I'm
asking me
sorry,
a
brother.
No,
question, but you're
no,
I
cutting
they
me
don't
off.
I
let you do that here.
All right, just hear me out. Just one question. Just one question. Do you do income? Do you pay your income tax? And that's all I had to say.
Yeah, I pay my federal income tax, but I don't inherently pay it. Every 2 weeks, I get a paycheck that is automatically deducted out of my paycheck. I'm not writing a paycheck every 2 weeks to the IRS saying, "Here's the money I got from my paycheck from my state tax, my federal income tax, my FICA, and my Social Security. Here you go.
So
That's
whatever
automatically
so you're
deducted.
saying whatever your employer contributes because that's also what
Automatically
whatever
deducted
the
out of
employer
however much I made."
contributes.
Yeah,
So
that's
if I
all I
make
was
That's your
saying.
actual
Same
So
thing.
if I make
employer.
five, if I make 500, they might take $55, and that's
Right.
what's sent.
You only take
Hmm.
what out of 500?
I just said they might. It was an
It's just a
estimate. Like,
number he's giving as
you
an
want me to give you
example.
full
It,
on numbers?
Beautiful.
yeah, I mean,
That is
yeah.
beautiful. In the great state of Wisconsin, you make 500, you paying $55.
You like to pick at what people say and then pick out something and then bring it up. So like if I was to say the sky is red, you would say the sky is red. You would
Why are you crying,
completely
sir? I was giving
you
you
would forget everything I said. I would say the sky is red and the moon is gray. You would say the sky is red, but you know the
Yeah.
moon is gray.
When I'm flying an F-22, the sky is definitely red. Definitely.
feels so good. Feels so good that
Yes.
Trump has made you
Dude, it was
such
so
great
awesome.
that you cry about
They're
everything. I
the
gave you a
best.
compliment and you cried over it.
They're the
You
best.
cried about a
What is she
compliment
talking about?
because I
Folk
gave you a
field out in
compliment and you cried.
I'm
Sparta,
not
Toma
crying.
area.
I'm not.
Doing every little thing I
No,
say.
no,
Like,
no.
why do he make y'all such sissies? I hate this for y'all.
Sissies. Your party literally supports sissies. What are we talking about?
That's
Your
it?
party is literally for gay marriage.
Okay.
So
You got a problem
so
with
you
gay
make
marriage?
but you make an anti-sissy comment when your party that you voted for is voting alongside sissies.
What does
So
gay
what the
marriage have to do with you being a sissy?
doesn't sissy mean gay? Is it
No, it
another word
doesn't.
for queer?
No, it doesn't.
Hold,
A sissy is a crybaby.
hold up,
Is a weak
Radford.
thing.
And hold up. Did they crash Grinder twice? The party that he support. And what about Caitlyn Jenner? Is that Donald Trump one of Donald Trump's
So
best friends?
so
I mean, what's going
Grinder
on here?
That's what
You
it
guys
is.
Grinder
support it
That's what
too.
it's on.
didn't
You guys
crash, but
support
if
it too,
it
low
did, it
key.
just means that we have gay males voting Republican.
No, that's what it is. So why y'all so much against it? Why y'all got Nancy Mace out here trying to pass laws and shit and legislation against people like y'all, but
Because
y'all support them
gay
too?
marriage is
Y'all just
just
low key about it. Y'all just low key about it.
I can't go into depth about how gay marriage does not make sense because it doesn't make sense. I saw a video that I reposted of the dude breaking it down to someone, and he really broke it down to Harry Simpson. I reposted it. Harry Simpson didn't know how to respond, so he said, "You're fucking weird," and kicked him because he just didn't know how to respond. That gay marriage should not be legal.
Why
Okay,
shouldn't
why
it?
shouldn't it be legal? Who
Yeah.
say?
You can go look at the
Who you say
repost.
shouldn't?
You can go look at the repost.
No, we don't want to go look at
That's
somebody
because that's because we're confused. Harry Sisson as well. We're confused. Why is it a big thing to y'all? Because y'all just scared to come out and y'all mad that other people
So my
came out
thing
and just
is,
got married.
it's crazy you Trump supporters, especially black guys, keep on bringing up the fact that the GY stuff. You feel me? 'Cause I'm GY, but the thing is, that's why he ran his campaign off of the Republicans to win the presidency. But now let's talk about what he's doing now. Did any of that stuff fall through that he preached about when the LGBT? Did
Nothing.
anything fall through?
He didn't. He ran on LGBTQ stuff, but that wasn't one of his main policies. His
That
main
was one of his
policy
main
is
policies. His main policy was immigration,
Yes,
LGBT, and
and you know
also
what?
transgender. I mean,
In
women's
sports,
sports.
Test
Yeah,
test.
that was his main.
bathrooms.
those were his
his
talking
entire
points.
Test.
Those weren't
campaign
actually
because
policies. He
No,
didn't.
that was his
Those were
main
his
sport because he
policies.
had other
No,
states.
they
He had other
He
weren't.
had
states changing
concept.
their policies.
Right. He
They're
had
not on his
concept.
policy. I'm
He
looking
had
at his policy
concept
thing.
policies. He had concept policies,
I'm
but he didn't
looking.
have no policies.
I'm looking at his policy
every
website. I
single
see
one
nothing about
was
gay marriage or
he made
Look,
every
transgender women
single one.
Just hear
male
me out. Hear me
sports.
out. Hear me out. Look, Donald Trump had so much influence when he kept talking about it during the administration, during his run, right? He even kept talking about all in sports, kept talking, bringing up the boxer, being male, which turned out she was a female with a high testosterone. You know what I'm saying? So Donald Trump lied about a whole lot of things. Then he had a couple states. His rhetoric had a couple states fighting against transgender in sports, the T groups in sports. So yes, it may have not been a policy because he has no policy, but he ran on that. Just like he ran on the Epstein shit, but ain't do nothing about that yet.
That
You know what
part.
I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit that he ran on, but that is the main shit he talked
Give me the
about.
big
Ain't
screen,
Okay.
Michi.
Okay.
yeah, ain't do nothing about it though.
So you're saying he ran on the easy free files, but he didn't do nothing about it when he just
So hold
signed
up,
House
Raptor,
Resolution
Raptor,
888.
Raptor.
No, we going on the
So
T group. We staying
Raptor.
on the T group.
So I googled the Trump his plans, right? And
He's
you know
supposed to
I
be his
tried to go on
plans. He has
YouTube.
nothing to do with
No,
Project
the
2025.
thing is, he didn't have no plans at all. He didn't have no policies, no nothing. So this what popped up was Project
That's
2025.
the policy.
But remember when you guys said that he didn't know nothing about 2025, he even said that he didn't know nothing
Transportation
about
policy. Yes
Raptor.
or no?
Raptor, do you have
You
decorum?
have to see.
That's the form. Yes.
Raptor,
Body
do you
is
have
a see.
decorum? I'm not trying to
It's
yell
a
over people
see.
today.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Okay.
yell over people.
Thank
All
you.
right. So when I did the 2000, so I just Googled what was Trump's policies, Trump's 2005 plans. This what popped up was Project 2025. Remember when he said he knew nothing about Project 2025? Remember that? Do you remember that, sir?
Yep.
Okay. So all of a sudden he puts people that is a part of Project 2025 in the administration that he's running his cabinet.
Like who?
Let's see.
Stephen Carr, Howard,
hmm
Stephen Carr. Let me see who else.
Stephen Miller. The
Stephen Miller. Even the speaker, the little girl that be
yeah,
talking the
there's
shit
about
for him.
7 or 8 of them.
Carolyn Levitt. Carolyn Levitt.
Yeah, they're
hmm
unnecessary. Yes, they're
So the
unnecessary.
thing is, sir, and everything he's doing right now is a part of Project 2025. Did you even read what's in Project 2025?
No, I didn't read a full 300-page document. Did you?
Yeah, I suggest you read some
Oh,
highlight. You don't even have to
You read
read
all
the
three
whole.
of
What?
them?
Hold up. Did you? What about Agenda 47? Did you read Agenda 47?
Yeah, I read some parts of Agenda 47.
Okay, well that's a mini Project 2025. So you read
Yeah,
most
that's
a
a
little
little
bit of
bit.
Project 2025. Okay, so don't you know the things that he going on? They say it's 46% of done right now. When it came to dismantling the Department of Education, when it came to bringing Doge in, cleaning house, and they just got dismantled because they couldn't find shit. Uh, Donald Trump is losing on everything. His immigration, that's part of Project 2025 too. Stephen Miller said he wanted $3 grand out this motherfucker. He said he wanted 3,000 people gone a day. He can't even get that up like his penis. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on with this administration that he lied about, bro. You got fooled. Yo,
And
hold
I'm
up.
still trying
Is
to figure
this
out
you,
what
brother?
Doge is doing with our bank account information because they
Yeah,
never
yeah,
told us
yeah, yeah,
why they needed our
yeah,
social security numbers and bank account information. What did they do with it?
I wasn't
yeah,
fooled.
yeah, 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 yeah. You was fool. Is this you?
Who
Is
was
this you, young
fooled?
man?
No, that's
Is
not
this
me.
you?
No, that's
That's
not
not
me.
you.
That's not me. You simp little
Oh,
nigger.
Oh, no,
is that
that's
a
my bad. I
racist?
thought that was you.
It looks
You
It's
racist
between me and
picture,
him,
you
huh?
sir.
like
It's
to
between me
call
and him,
you like to
sir.
call
It's
other
between
people
me and him,
Yeah.
sir.
okay, yeah,
It's
yeah,
between me
I'm
and him,
him.
sir.
I'm him you're talking about. You like to call other
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like a
I'm not.
race
I'm
and
not
this and
talking.
that.
I'm talking about keeping the white man about of our shit.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm
Right.
talking about.
I didn't know he didn't have
Raptors.
the
Okay.
advantage
What
of
does that fucking
everybody in
mean?
Sambo.
That what
Define
I
it.
said. What I
You
said. What I said.
you
Hey,
say
hey,
some
hey, hey, my
artificially
Republicans, my
intellectual
Black
Republicans,
people can't
bullshit.
be
I mean,
racist.
my
he's a
That's
Republicans,
that's
basically
fellow.
what they're
ability to fucking
basically what
redefine
they're
it.
saying is if you're black, you gotta vote Democrat. That's all they're saying.
Well, of
If you're
course,
black,
but
you gotta
he
vote
lives in the
Democrat.
same state as me. He's a fellow, I guess, Republican. So what else do I need to know about him? But that he's a brother of mine
Yeah,
and a
all we know
friend.
is he voted for Trump, and you're like, he's a friend because he voted for
He's a
Trump.
Well, he
friend.
also likes
Yeah, he's
F-22
a
You don't
buddy.
Raptors,
like.
so we kind of got
You don't
that
care if
going
he beats
too.
his wife. You don't care if he grapes his daughter. You don't because we
I don't
I
have
already
a
know you
daughter.
vote
I
for
We
don't
him.
think
already
he
know y'all
grapes
don't care
his
about that.
daughter.
I
What?
don't have a
The
daughter.
president does.
Why? Y'all
He
voted for the
sexualized
guardians
over
of
her, so he don't
pedos.
know what he did at
He
nighttime.
hasn't been
He
convicted
is
of raping his
literally the
daughter.
guardians of pedos
No,
So
but
right now.
because the color of his
suspicious
skin,
about
he has
everything
to
now.
vote a certain way. How
No,
ridiculous
no,
does
no.
that
What you don't?
sound
No, 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 no.
coming
Hey,
out of your
hold up. Let me
mouth?
tell you. No,
Yeah,
no. Come here, come here.
that's what
Hold
they
up,
want
hold
me
up.
to
Let
do.
me tell
That's
you.
what they want me to
Hold up.
do.
Stop. Listen. We're not telling him he has to vote
That's
Democrat,
exactly
but you
what you're
don't
telling
vote.
me to do.
You don't vote for a well-known, supporter of the racist. Now, y'all want to always bring up Joe Biden was a racist, right?
I
Joe
never
Biden
said
was a racist.
that.
Y'all
I never
also
said that.
no. I'm gonna explain it. I'm explaining why you're black voting for Donald Trump just don't make no sense. This is why.
It's
Okay.
different
So it
opinions, bro.
goes
They
back.
don't
It
have to
goes
make
back to
sense to
it
you.
goes back to this man right here. Y'all always want to bring this man up right here. Y'all know
I
who
don't
he
even know
is.
who the fuck
Y'all
that
know who he
is.
is, right? Hey, you know who he is, right?
I don't know who that is.
I know
You
who
know
that
who this is,
is.
right?
I know you
Okay,
know.
you know
You
who
are
this is, right? Okay, this is one of the most racist people
That's Senator
back in the
Robert
60s.
Boyd, Democrat
Robert,
Senator
my man,
Robert
Robert
Boyd.
Byrd. Here you go,
Bird, B
Robert
Y
Byrd. There
R
you go. Here
D,
you go.
Bird.
That's Robert Byrd. Here you go. So
Oh, I heard
anyway,
about his
it go,
ass.
yeah. Here you go. Here you go. Robert Byrd,
I
ladies
heard
and
about
gentlemen.
He
him.
was
My
a
dad told
local
me about his
chapter leader
ass.
of his KKK.
Oh, yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. He was. And you know what he did? He
He was a
sat in front
Democrat.
of the damn He sat in front of the
A
TV
Dixie
and
cat,
spoke in
thank
front of.
you.
Hold up here. Yes, he was a Dixie crack. And hear me out. Hear me out. He sat
What
in
a-
front of the TV, right? Because I seen it, right? He sat in front of the TV and said, "You know what? I want to apologize, Blase." He apologized, right? Even supported Barack Obama, right? Even denounced Trump. You know what I'm saying? So this man, just like Joe Biden, he was a racist too. What did Joe Biden do? He elected several black people, a black vice president. He did. See, these is people who felt bad about what they did back in the. But Donald Trump, no. Donald Trump, no. What he did?
So they
Take all
bought
that
their
woke
way
shit
out of
out.
racism? I mean, how
No, they
petty
ain't
does
buy
this
their way out
sound?
shit. They
Basically,
ain't
that's
buy
what they
their
did.
way out of shit, okay? It was the fact is they passed legislation and tried to make amends for what they did. That's being a man. That's knowing what you did wrong in life
What
and saying fuck
legislation
it.
did Kamala Harris pass?
Yeah,
Oh, she
that's a
tried to
good
give your
question.
black ass
the
generational
First
wealth.
Step
No,
Let me
no,
Act.
no,
tell you
no,
The
no,
that.
no,
First
no,
Step
The,
no.
Act. Y'all like to talk
What
about
did
the
she
First Step
try?
Act.
Not what did she try? What did she
The
pass?
First Step Act.
As vice president, not as
The
senator.
First Step Act. Y'all like to talk about the First Step Act. That was a Kamala Harris and Kamala Harris. Sorry.
yeah, because she
That was
was in charge of
Kamala
the
Harris
Senate
and
then.
Cory Booker.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. She was in
they both
charge of
got
the
together.
Senate then, so she had to pass that, right?
Yeah. Duh.
Right?
No, not. She had to pass that. What did she
I mean,
introduce?
did she sign? Did she?
What did she introduce that she wrote down that she introduced on the
First
Senate
Step
floor
Act.
that got no. That
She
wasn't
signed
Yeah,
on to
right,
that.
Corey?
She didn't
Correct,
do
correct.
anything for that.
No, she wrote it.
She had the back
Wrote
on
it
track
together.
she had the back on track program, which
And
helped
she
a
had
lot
that
of
program too.
Americans,
Yeah, here you go.
which
In
helped
her state.
the offense, which was in her state when she was in the Senate. She actually helped the cops with the cameras on. She actually brought that into place too.
There you go. There you go. In her state. In her state.
She brought in a lot of stuff, sir. She actually did a lot.
She
And
didn't
the
write
thing
the
is,
Ooh.
sir,
Can I respond?
the thing is,
cut me
Raptor,
off while I was
you
talking.
don't do your research about the things, but I can go do the research
Say
for you. Just one
recidivation
second.
programs nationwide. Nationwide.
I'm looking at it on Congress.gov. She didn't write this. The primary authors were Representative Doug Collins and Keem Jeffries. The Senate contributors does not mention Kamala Harris at all. It's Chuck Grassley.
King Jeffries.
I'm
King
not done.
Jeffries
I'm not done.
definitely.
I'm lying,
Go
Raptor,
ahead. Go
because
ahead.
guess
Go ahead.
what?
Can
No,
you
he's
not cut
lying,
me off?
Michi.
Can you not cut me
Because
off, hater? Can you not cut me off?
It's
Can
not.
you not cut me off?
No.
Do you have
The
decorum?
thing is,
Do you have
the
the?
thing is, please bring that. No, hold up. The thing is, bring that up. Bring that up on your camera. Bring that up on your camera. I want to see the proof. Take a screenshot and send us the proof. You say it's on Congress.gov. Send
Yeah,
us
it's
the screenshot and send
pretty
us the
easy to
proof.
look up
Hakeem
on your own.
Jeffries definitely was a main contributor to that bill.
Oh, HR 5682. Look it up. I gave you the House resolution. HR 5682.
He's looking at the revised version. That's all. He's not looking at the original.
Okay. All right.
Just to clear that up real quick.
So
Right.
the part that actually passed is what he's looking up. Wow. What an amazing concept.
The original name of
Sir,
it.
I'm talking. Hold up, Dimples. Hold up. I'm talking about before Kamala Harris became the VP. This was in 2025 introduced, sir. Please, this is what I'm talking about.
You're not looking. You know there's other
Sir,
HR.
like I said, bring up the facts where she did not bring the back on track program. That wasn't her. That wasn't her.
Doesn't it say HR?
Sure, I did it.
What does it say right here?
And what? And
Does
show
it
me
say
when the bill was introduced.
Does it say
Show me when was the bill introduced?
March 7th, 2018.
Oh,
I don't have to
2018.
fucking lie, buddy.
Who was the president? Who was the president? Vice president? 2018.
Who controlled the Senate? Wasn't it Kamala Harris?
Sir, who was the president and the vice
Wasn't it
president?
Kamala Harris? It was Trump. Trump actually signed this into law.
Sir, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like I said, bro,
Trump was the president. He signed this into
What
law.
kind of act is that?
Before I
First
mute
Step
you. Hold up,
Act?
stop.
Sir, I'm not talking about the first.
Stop. Hey, hold up. First of all, you just proved yourself wrong because you said Kamala Harris didn't do nothing. You said she had to sign the bill.
I said she didn't introduce it. That's what I said. She didn't introduce it.
But bro, look,
She didn't write
she
the
made
bill.
that was an
That's what I
accomplishment.
said.
That was all right, whatever.
Did she write the bill?
But
Yes
the
or no?
fact is,
Did she write
passed
the bill?
legislation in her state.
Did she?
And so
write?
she
Okay,
did
well,
things.
if that's
She
the case,
did
you can say
things.
Trump passed legislation as well when he signed on
What
the
did
bill.
he know? He signed legislation.
Yeah,
He didn't pass.
Why aren't we giving Trump credit for this
But he
then?
was the last step to make him law. So he
Yeah, why are you giving
made
Trump
it
for that? Why are you giving credit Trump for that? Why are you giving Trump
Because
credit
he
for that?
signed it into law.
I'm not saying you give
Because he
Trump
signed
credit,
it.
but I'm
Because he
saying
all right then. So why you bring it up?
if you want to give Kamala Harris credit for something that she didn't do, we should give Trump credit for everything that he signed into law.
No, because you can't give Trump credit for shit.
How?
He didn't pass no legislation. He didn't do. He could have got credit for the Langford bill. He could have got credit for the. He could have got credit for the Langford bill.
Hey, Michi, hold on. Raptor, this is not. I didn't bring. Hold on, Dimples. Raptor, I didn't bring this. I didn't bring the First Step Act up. I never brought this subject up. You said that
I know you did. You jumped in on the conversation.
That will help Black people. I said the Back on Track program. I said she's the one that brought into a policy with Obama about the cameras on the cops, sir. And you brought up the First Step Act, sir. That has nothing to do with what I said. So I said, bring up the facts where you debunked me. Where you talking about you debunked me? So bring up the fact that she didn't do that, sir.
Okay.
You're bringing up shit from 2016 to 2018 and shit. Who was running the fucking presidency, sir? Who was running the House then?
Hey guys,
I'm sick of you. I'm
just
so
to be
sick
fair,
of you.
let's come back to 2025.
Yeah.
Just to be fair, let's come back to
No,
2025.
he just asked me a question. I want to respond to
Let's
it.
come back to 2025. He said, "Why the fuck are you bringing up shit from 2016?"
He asked me a question to debunk
No,
him. I
Dimples.
want to debunk him. He interjected on a conversation.
All right, take a breath. It's okay.
Hold on, Dimples. Because what I said, Dimples, because I said when Kamala Harris, he said she hasn't done nothing. I said, oh, before she was the vice president, and I said she brought the First Step Act plan,
I said she
which
didn't
was
introduce
brought
any.
from her, which was introduced from her in her state. She done a lot of stuff for her state too, as well. And when she was a senator, she actually brought in the cameras with Obama on the cops. She actually brought that in the plan too, and they fell through with that. So, sir, and he
Can
brought
you
up the
explain
first.
the body camera thing?
Oh
What she
my
did
Lord,
there?
have mercy!
What did she do with
Shut
body
the fuck
cameras?
up! Lord, have
Oh,
mercy!
okay.
Shut
What did she do with
the
body
fuck
cameras?
up! I didn't. I didn't say she did it. I said she was the one that introduced it with Obama. You fucking dummy! The Democrats introduced that stupid ass. You guys
That's
are
what I'm
so
saying.
fucking.
And one thing about it,
Let me
y'all want
drop
to
and come back
always hold
up.
up. Y'all want to all right. I got you. Y'all want to always climb on the Democrats. Y'all always
Nobody's
want to
climbing on the
clown the Democrats.
Democrats.
No, clown the Democrats, right? About
Nobody's
this and that.
clowning
What we
on
don't.
them.
No, but y'all say we evil and all. But bro,
Nobody says that.
The
I don't
Republicans
say
don't
that.
pass. The Republicans don't pass shit. And how dare
Yes,
you
we
have
do. We
nerve to
just
fix your
passed
mouth
this. What about
and
this? The
ask?
First Step Act. With,
That's what I'm saying.
without
Y'all
Trump,
didn't do that.
that
Y'all
would
didn't
have.
do that
But how? How Trump signed it into
because
law?
he was the
And
president.
the
Because he
thing
was
I
the
was trying to
president.
say to you, the thing I was trying to say, point, you didn't bring that up, the First Step Act, but she did. She brought that up. That's why I looked that up, and I wasn't even talking
No,
to
no,
you.
no,
You
no.
interjected on something.
First of all, she didn't bring up. She didn't bring that up. I'm the one. You're the one that asked the questions. I'm the one that brought up the policies that she brought into place, and you just got caught up because you brought up the First Step Act, which
But
I had nothing to do. I never said nothing about the First Step
And
Act.
this
I'm
is why
recording
I
the
So
live
said,
that's
stream.
to
on
be
you.
fair,
I'm
to
literally
be
on
fair,
a live stream
guys,
right now to
let's come
500
back
people.
to
I'm not lying.
2025. We're going to
You're
come
on the
back to
live with 500
Yeah,
people.
2025 right now.
I'm
Man,
on
get the
YouTube
fuck
live
out
to
of
500
here.
people. I'm not lying.
Let's
You
come
are
back to
lying.
2025.
Okay, I'm lying.
Let's come back to
You
2025,
are.
guys.
Okay.
You're
Let's
full of
Now
shit.
come back to 2025. Let's do this. And this is the reason why I say, bro, I don't know why you would do that because see, me being the proud Democrat and me being proud that you know what, not proud, but me being all right with myself that I voted alongside this man right here, Robert Byrd. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact is he changed his fucking ways. Donald Trump still publicly didn't apologize to them eight to the Central Park Six
Does he
to
have
the
to?
Central Park Six.
Does he
Why
have to?
not? Why not? You
Does he
put
have to?
claims against them
Why
people.
does he?
You
Why
you
does he?
you put
You don't
why
claims
have
would you
to.
against them
call for
people,
That don't
somebody
mean.
and
to be
then
unalived?
you spoke their name up during your election, and still you ain't apologized. That's why the councilman from New York, Quasi Influme, that's why his ass is suing them. He's part of the he's part of the Central Park Five, and another one that's about to be in office too in New York. He's suing them again. He's suing them as well. So
What
Donald Trump
law
put his
says he
foot in
has
his mouth.
to?
Hey,
What law says he
Michi.
has to say
Hey,
sorry?
It
Michi.
ain't about he has to be a man about it. That's why he's weak.
Yeah,
He's weak. He
I
can't
think
even
I
be a
think the
man and
argument that
accept his apology. Just like Robert Byrd did. Robert Byrd, he publicly apologized. See, this is a man with
Hey,
character.
Michi.
Okay,
Can you bring me the big screen real quick?
I don't
yeah,
think
that's
anybody's
why.
saying that he has to apologize. Michi is saying that if he's a man and he didn't mean it and he's so sorry that he was racist to
So,
people, why wouldn't he at least at minimum apologize?
right,
Apologize
Dimples.
and then you
Right.
stop the
So,
behavior if you're
Trusty.
not racist.
So, Trusty, I know
Donald Trump is
exactly.
a racist. That's
Trusty, I.
why I'm the mad that you, but as a black man, voted with Donald Trump. He even reposted a motherfucker saying white power at one of his golf courses. He reposted that years ago during his first presidency.
No, he didn't.
He did so, and I got
Show
proof
me.
of it. Just I'm
Show
at
me.
work right
Hold
now. I
on.
can't show you shit, but you
Okay.
can Google that shit. Trump reposted
Right.
racist twant back golf course.
So,
Now
Google isn't a
post
source.
that.
It's a
Go
search
ahead.
engine.
All right. I'm gonna show you.
Trusty, I know exactly where you were going when you asked me who brought the introduced the plan. If you read all these people, including at the end of the fucking picture, sir, it will tell you that she's the one that introduced it, sir. So I knew exactly where you were going with that. Just to debunk you before you went there, okay? The thing is, I'm 10 steps ahead of you guys than you guys will ever be. Okay?
I just wondering from federally what she could introduce body
No. The thing
muted
is, you was trying to.
muted again. No, I was just asking you a question.
No, you was trying to do something. You was going to be like, "Oh, who brought in the bill? That wasn't her."
No, I
That's
was
why I
just
was.
asking you what she could do with body cameras. It's obviously a federal thing. She has no power state wise, local wise. where most
Sir,
police body cameras
why do the
come
cops have
from.
body cameras right now? Why do the cops wear body cameras right now, sir?
Because of local police departments.
No, they brought that into place for the
No,
whole United States.
I'm a former local elected official, sir.
I'm sick of you, goddamn.
I'm a former local elected official, sir.
I'm sick of you YT people. I'm so sick of you guys. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers. Like, seriously.
Why did he get dropped?
You're sounding ignorant as fuck.
So we get it.
How do y'all feel about Venezuela?
So we get it. Black people bad. Why else did you vote against people? I know the black people bad thing, but what else did you vote against?
You asking me?
I am a former elected
I agree with what he
official,
did when I ran.
and
what did he do with Iran?
Local police departments are under their own discretion for body cameras.
What did he do with Iran? What did he do?
Boom.
Oh, so that's why you voted for him, because you wanted him to blow up other people and children.
He didn't blow up anybody. It was no casualties. Nice shot though.
So he blew up dust. Stand. That's why you voted for him.
He blew up.
You wanted him to use our resources on dirt.
He blew up nuclear facilities. And you're saying use our resources on dirt. The resources that we use were specifically designed to dig underground and then blow up. They don't just hit the surface and then blow up. They dig and then.
You voted for him, so he would.
All right, young man. All right, hey, Dimples, give me 1 second. My fault. I'm sorry. It was in 2020 when he reposted a video of a gopher riding past saying "white power, white power." He reposted it and then deleted it. It was in 2020. I just quickly re-googled it to see if I was correct on the year. And yes, if you just a quick Google search, you can do the same thing I did. You can teacup and you can go out there and Google it. Trump repost racist video from Gopher. You can go do that, sir. Okay, that's just one proof that he's a racist, to repost some shit like that. Okay, so that proves who the fuck you voted for, running over there to Donald Trump. I'm sorry, Dimples, to cut you off.
Because he wanted Trump to blow up buildings.
And it wasn't even no proof.
You didn't blow up
Okay, so I got you. So what? So how did
satellite images.
How did that help your life, sir?
It actually prevented Iran from. It prevented Iran from getting a nuclear boom boom.
Hey, whatever. Hey, sir, stop all that bullshit. Because first of all, hold up. Did Donald Trump call his intelligence? What's her name? Stupid that he ain't know what she was talking about. Tulsi Gabbard. Didn't he say she ain't know what she is talking about? When Iran got boom boom, right? And Tulsi Gabbard put out, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't even close to
actually a nuclear facility.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. And then Tulsi Gabbard put out. And then Marco Rubio also put out a couple of years later that they didn't even have enough capacity to make a boom boom. And Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let me answer your question. So, yeah, Tulsi Gabbard did say that, but there's no physical way for Tulsi Gabbard to know that because Iran and the nuclear. Can you give me can you let me respond without cutting me off, Dimples?
And Marco Rubio came out.
Okay, I was going to get to that. You have to give me a second.
Go ahead, get to it, sweetie.
But Tulsi Gabbard did say that, but there's no way she could have knew that because Iran they took in their nuclear facilities, they took down the IAEA's cameras and their monitoring equipment to see how much nuclear enrichment they were enriching. Marco Rubio probably did say that, and at the time it was probably true, but they can jump from a certain amount of uranium to a certain amount. They're friends with Russia, and Russia's sitting on the largest depot of Ukraine over uranium.
After the facility was boom boom.
And then after it came out, I want to ask you, just like I was
after they boom boomed them, you said they jumped to a higher amount because
no, I said they dropped significantly.
Marco Rubio said that after they did their investigation, and he also said Trump was wrong. We had no reason to boom boom. We had no reason.
Can you show me that?
No, hold up. Hear me out. And you know what's so funny is that's y'all next comeback. Can you show me that?
I showed you the source.
Hold up, stop. I gave you a date too.
Yeah, I looked that up. I saw it.
He told me he already
it got deleted 7 hours without after it was retweeted. I saw that. I saw it. I looked it up. I did what you told me to do. I'm just asking for a source. I'm
No,
taking
all
everything in a
right.
bird's eye view.
She'll give it to you, but bro, the bottom line is, if when the same thing I asked people on this panel when that shit happened. Well, if Tulsi Gabbard and Marco Rubio wasn't to be trusted, who was part of intelligence, who was he getting his intelligence from then?
Who are part of intelligence? That's their.
Yeah. I know, right? That's their
Intelligence.
intelligence. So
That's
who? So if
literally their
Donald Trump,
job.
so if Donald
That's
Trump
their
wasn't
job.
getting, yeah. So if he wasn't getting intelligence from his intelligence people, who was he getting intelligence from, dog?
He was
Because
getting
can't nobody answer that.
he was getting intelligence from the IAEA, and the last time they recorded the Iran nuclear enrichment facilities, they were at a 60% nuclear enrichment. They can jump from
Eighty what?
60
What was the
to
year? What was the
huh?
year? 80 what? 80 what was the year? What was the year? 80 what?
I have to see.
1980. I'm giving you half the
Bro, you
answer.
trying to tell me y'all getting motherfucking shit from the 80s? I mean, for real. And then the intelligent after the 80s from Donald Trump's people said they still didn't have enough uranium or whatever to produce a boom boom, and that has been since the 80s.
Yeah,
So
so
Donald, oh my God,
I
bro,
never
come
said
on,
the
bro.
year of the '80s. She said that, and
Oh,
I
okay,
never
all
agreed
right.
with it.
Oh,
But the
God.
IAEA, the last time that
Okay, so where I
yeah
was
they
going,
can I
where I
respond?
was going, because where I was going with this whole conversation
Oh
is,
my
you
god! Oh
said
my
that's why you
god!
voted for Trump. You said that's why you voted for Trump because somehow, I guess your intuition told you that when Trump got into office, he was going to boom boom sand, and that was going to like
You
put
boom
you in
boom
your
saying.
little fifis because he didn't say it during the campaign. He was going to do that, but that's what got you in your fifis for Trump, and I get it. You can be obsessed and in love with whoever you want. I don't judge.
So
Like
as of June
I
13th
understand
of
men can love men.
2025,
I don't judge.
they
But
had
that's what.
enriched uranium of up to 60% of
Can you
enriched
hear me
uranium.
talk?
That's enough to make a dirty.
Can you hear
You
me
interrupted me
talk?
while I was talking. I'm not doing
No.
that.
You
That's
weren't
enough to make a
saying
dirty
nothing.
boom
I
boom.
brought a
Yes, I
question
was.
Okay,
to
I was.
conversation.
where did that intel come from?
The IAEA. They monitor all nuclear, everything
What year
nuclear.
did
They
they
monitor. So United States, Russia, China, North Korea. They
wait?
All
monitor.
right,
Wait. What year did
all right,
they drop this report? What year was
That
this
came out in
report?
June 13th of 2025.
all right. June. That was
F-22, are you
I was
former
just making sure.
military?
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm joining.
just really educated on this, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm
He's
joining the military. So.
he just wants Iran
Hmm.
to be boom boom. And
Well,
he proved
no,
my
I
point.
mean
Okay, all right. Well, hold up,
the
hold
country's
up.
chance death to
Against other
America. I don't
people.
think a country that chants death to America
Well,
should
hold up,
have a nuclear
bro.
power,
Well,
a
hold up.
nuclear boom boom that can end millions in seconds. I just don't think that. And if you think that,
When did their
shit,
president
I don't
say that?
know.
Hold
When
up,
did their
hold up.
president say death to America? When did their president say that?
When did their president say death to America?
Yeah, when did he
They've been
say
on
that?
their president actually openly hates America. And
So when did he
they've
say?
been
I
on
just want to know when
multiple
he made the statement.
Iranian state media. They've been on multiple Iranian state media of
Oh,
loud
bro.
chants of death
If
to
if
America
bro,
of being
if
chanted by
if hold up,
Iranian
hold up,
When
citizens.
hold
did
up.
this
Calm down,
president
calm
say
down, calm
that?
down. Cause yo, if John, if you so happy with Donald Trump boom boom in Iran because
Yeah,
of so-called they had that much, does what? How much uranium and how much nuclear stuff does stockpile does China have and Russia have?
well,
Don't they got a lot too?
China,
Don't they
well,
got don't Raptor, not Raptor, it's Trustee. Or who was just talking? That was
that
Trustee,
was
right?
that was
No, that
me.
was Castro.
But
No,
China is allowed to have that, and Russia, because under the NPT agreement that we, China, the Russia, France, and the United States signed, we're allowed to have nuclear weapons, but but we agreed to not transfer nuclear weapons to others that don't have them. And that agreement was signed in 1968, and it came into force in 1970.
Well, since you don't
okay. So,
I did
so
look it
I'm
up.
still lost of why.
That
Go
quote
ahead.
you said came from the president of Iran or from Iran, period.
Yeah, I never said
Actually,
that quote came from Iran. I
actually,
said they've been on multiple.
actually,
They've been on
it's
multiple.
widely used in Lebanon, Yemen, Iraq, and Pakistan. Not, it doesn't say anything about. So I don't know, like when you think the president of Iran said this.
I never said the president of Iran said that. I said the president openly does not like America.
Okay, I
All
don't
right,
like
all right, all
America.
right, all right. I don't like
Like,
America
you
right
want
now
him to boom
neither.
boom my house
And he
too?
But
wants
dig this. But dig this. You also said you voted for him for military, and I think That was you, trustee, or one of y'all asked about Venezuela. Okay, what I don't like about Venezuela is that he's booming all these boats, right? There's no evidence of smugs on those boats, right? No evidence of smugs. He released two people that was caught on a submersible submarine and in the waters, right? He let them go to their countries, right? Colombia, one was from Colombia and the other one was from somewhere else, right? So he let them go. No smugs was found. Christy Noam ain't put no table of smugs. They found out in the waters yet. Pete Hegseth also told his cronies that do not talk to Congress about what we doing in there over in Venezuela. So the transparency that Donald Trump ran on is a bunch of bullshit to me. Okay,
yeah. Okay, let me respond to that PHF thing. The military is actively not supposed to talk to anyone about what they're doing if they're deployed, because that would be
Oh,
against. That would be against.
I want to know what the fuck my son doing over there if he
But
was stationed.
your son can't tell you. Well, he can tell you where he deployed, but if he does, then that would be a breach of security, and that would be a breach of OPSEC, and he could potentially be getting kicked out of the military.
So
So
Pete
please tell your son
also
to not
has
tell
us
you where
be
he's getting
told.
My
deployed.
son ain't going to no military.
Already
Oh,
Not
okay.
under
told.
this regime.
Okay.
Let's, let me just make sure.
Any military anywhere. If you can't tell your family members where you're getting deployed at because of
So
operational
because,
security.
okay, we're going to get it off the military personnel. Pete Hegseth already told. He's in the Department of WAR, right? He's the head of the Department of WAR, and he already said we're doing this week because we can. And Donald Trump said, let's murder them all. He said they should be murdered. He didn't say nothing about, oh, we're trying to retrieve anything or we're trying to criminally charge anybody. He wants to. He's like a petulant toddler with toys. Let's just blow up everybody. And this is what you voted for. So once again, my question is, why do you hate humans so much?
I don't hate humans because if I hated humans, I wouldn't be talking to you now, would I?
It's
But
not
all
because
out,
you don't hate
bro.
me that you're talking to me.
My concern is you voted for Donald Trump for some dumbass reasons. I think you didn't really give me one policy for real that you didn't like of Kamala Harris when she was running this time. Because this is some bullshit. What Donald Trump is doing right now, he can't stop the Ukrainian war. She called that out. She said he was going to hit Poland. Russia hit Poland on the accident they said a couple months ago. Okay, so she called that out too. So I mean, really, give me one policy you didn't like of Kamala Harris's. Just one policy.
One policy I didn't like of Kamala Harris's
Yes.
was probably her shift in positions on energy or energy. I didn't really like that. You brought up the fact that
You know, so you so concerned with energy, right? You concerned with energy, right? That's what you saying
yeah
to me? Okay,
yeah
so you down with Donald Trump releasing all the regulations, right, around this for big businesses, right?
what do you mean?
He
Are you talking like Amazon?
eliminated all the regulations. He said no more rules. Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
Are you talking about like Amazon?
No, we're talking about
Hear,
the
hear me,
energy
bro. Hear me out.
industry
Hear me out.
went
Project
above the board.
I
2025.
can't hear you.
Project 2025 is uplifting regulations on a lot of companies around here, like those big tech guys that standing right next to Donald Trump. It wasn't no average working people standing next to Donald Trump when he got inaugurated. It was them tech billionaires that he was looking out for. Those ones he gave the tax break to, right? So when you talk about energy, our energy bills, my energy bills, Westmoreland County, you can look these up. Westmoreland County, Indiana County, these is counties that's trying to fight Donald Trump because he's given all these regulations and get these lookouts, buy land out here, right? And put these big ass these generator plants and all this shit, right? AI plants and all these plants out here next to our communities, raising our energy prices. Because when you build some shit like that, you're gonna need some energy for it, don't you? So that's restraint. So that's putting strength on our grid, weak ass grid already, bro. So you talk about energy and that shit going on every year up on the under is going to go up every year under Donald Trump because of his regulations uplifting on these companies. So you so mad about her on her stance that she don't even run on
Insurance,
energy.
man.
She didn't run on energy. She ran on affordability, but she didn't really have energy in her platform. So that's a lie. Y'all motherfuckers didn't even look at what she did. Y'all didn't even look at what she had going on with her economic opportunity program. Y'all didn't even look at that shit. Y'all said fuck her. She washed greens in the tub. She ain't black. Y'all said all this bullshit. I don't give a fuck what she got going on. She lying. That's what she said because your daddy told you. This is despicable. This is
Right.
despicable.
Right.
And every time I get on here, it pisses because you still ain't give me one policy. One policy. Energy wasn't what she ran on. Try again, nigga.
I never said she
Try
ran on
again.
energy. I said
Oh,
you
well, give me
you said
something else. Give
you
me
said give
something
me
else other
one
than
thing
her
she
change. Give me something else other than her change on policy. I mean, on energy. Give me something else. Give me a policy
Another
that she
policy.
ran on that you didn't like. Now that's it.
she wanted to put a not wanted to, but she proposed a federal ban on price gouging by food suppliers and grocery stores to fight